There's a new Liberal MP in the New South Wales Parliament. He has brains, so he most probably has no future. Matt Cross, the member for Davidson. Now, he rightly last night in his maiden speech labelled renters as today's forgotten people. Now, he rents with his wife. He at least provides an answer, if not the answer, that landlords who offer long-term leases of 3 years or more should receive a reduced land tax bill. That is, the rent would be set for, say, 3 years or 4 years. So give them an incentive, reduce their land tax bill. Now, there are many complications to this proposal, which I will return to at a later point, but the principle is sound, except that very few landlords pay land tax at all. And then back to Canberra. The Prime Minister's gone for broke on the voice to Parliament and executive government. It's a voice to Parliament and the executive government. Gone for broke? Well, Albo, broke you will be, my friend. Under Albanese, the voice will have access to executive government, and the wording of the referendum won't change. Advice to executive government has been accepted by the Albanese cabinet. I mean, you've got to understand, this is the real centre of power and decision making, and they'll have to consult with this voice. Well, it won't happen, but that's what the plan is. And the referendum questions will be put to the Parliament. My advice is to remember two things about this. We should never condone a race-based change to the Constitution. Never. So that means you vote no. But secondly, to anyone who says to you, look, I don't understand, I don't know this, tell them if you don't know, vote no. And here we go. I told you in an earlier program about PriceWaterhouseCoopers being found by the Tax Practitioners Board to have breached the Code of Professional Conduct. This is unbelievable. It leaked, you've got to say this slowly, PriceWaterhouseCoopers leaked confidential Treasury information about, because they were being consulted about it, about multinational tax evasion changes, multinational tax evasion changes, the tax laws to be changed, and they've now been found to have leaked that stuff to their clients. PwC's Chief Strategy and Reputation Officer, a Sean Gregory, is amongst senior partners who've been stood down, along with their Chief Executive of the Australian Operations, Tom Seymour. But Treasurer Chalmers attended a $4,000 a head Labor Party fundraising dinner in the boardroom of PriceWaterhouse's Canberra office, intimate dinner, on November 21 last year. Guests paid thousands of dollars to hear Jim Chalmers. Their money must come too easily. Yet 5 days earlier, the Tax Practitioners Board had imposed an order on PriceWaterhouseCoopers, finding it had breached the Code of Conduct, leaking, as I said, confidential Treasury information about multinational tax changes to its clients. Now, Dr. Chalmers was seated next to this bloke, Sean Gregory. Now, to be fair to Chalmers, and I do believe him, he said he knew nothing about this, and I'm sure he didn't. But PriceWaterhouseCoopers did, and they're hosting the Treasurer. They knew 5 days earlier. If I was Chalmers, I'd be dirty too. But this is the corporate world, is it not? Self-interest first, suck up to government, and on things like industrial relations and the voice, just fall into line. Can someone find me a corporate leader with a few guts? That'd be a first.